Hey everybody, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your Monday was phenomenal and you got a lot of things accomplished yesterday. Hope you had a great weekend, and I hope your week last week was prosperous. Man, I got tongue twisted there. But listen, folks, we want to talk about something about entrepreneurship. So hang on tight. We go out to get started. Let's get it. Well, if it's going to be, it's up to me to fulfill my dreams and possibilities with dedication and motivation to inspire thousands from all nations. When times are tough and breaks you down, just smile with toughness and rebuild from the ground. During tough times, adversity is a lot. Just remember, time flies, but you are the pilot. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Last night, we were not able to do our Monday Motivational Power Talk. As you guys can see, as I did a live video yesterday, I was on a cruise, somewhat of a buffet dinner cruise down on Madeira Beach off of John Pass. Those of you who are in the St. Pete area would know where that is. We went on a cruise called Calypso Breeze. It was a phenomenal thing. A lot of people was there. I had a couple of friends that came out. We all hung out. We had a good time. It was great. So I did not get a chance to do our live Monday Motivational Power Talk because of that. So I'm going to make up for that on this video, as I want to talk to you guys about why many entrepreneurs never make it. And that is a great question, because you probably know somebody who said, hey man, I got a business started and it never got, the business never, manifested for them. Those of you've seen those multi-level marketing companies, which I have no problem with. I've had my years with that, but I'm kind of done with that industry. But you've seen people who've gotten involved with these multi-level marketing companies. Nothing ever happened. Oh man, this is the one. I'm going to get rich. Nothing ever happened. It's not because, and they put some of them put a lot of effort into getting these businesses done, whether it's writing a book, being successful in their poetry, and they have all the talent in the world. How many of you have seen people, who have all the talent in the world in what they want to do, and it never manifests? How many of you have seen a lot of athletes? Oh man, this dude can jump higher than the backboard on the rim of the basketball court. Nobody picked him up. How many of you seen college guys? I can name one of them, a gentleman by the name of Victor Page back in the 90s. Vicious. He played at Georgetown University with Allen Iverson. Bad. He was talented. He never got drafted. He ended up on the streets, drugs, alcohol, all kind of stuff, just tore his body apart. How many of you have seen a lot of guys with the ability to do it physically, but they don't manifest? They don't follow through. And it's not because they got lazy in following through. They just don't know what to do to get to that extra level. So coaches don't even look their direction to say, listen, this guy got a lot of potential. It's not because of his talent, but he got potential. We need to get this guy. We need to coach him up because they know he's going to listen. So folks, there's a prerequisite to starting an entrepreneurial business. It's a prerequisite to being a phenomenal athlete. I don't care how talented you are. Talent just does not get it alone, people. A lot of people have said that RG3, to me, he was the best quarterback that come through in Washington. To me, he didn't make it. It ain't just the injuries that did it. There were things. I'm not saying anything negative about RG3. I love the guy. I wish he would come back here again and light it up. But there were things that happened along the way. You see what I'm saying? A lot of smart people. Man, this dude is so smart. How come he never made his business? How come he knows how to count money? He's good at math. Nothing ever happens. A gentleman by the name of Miles Monroe, you know what he said? Got my cup again. Well, my glass, actually. Miles Monroe once said, he was a great motivational speaker who died in a plane crash. Peace be with him and his family. Miles Monroe said, the wealthiest place in the graveyard is the graveyard. The wealthiest place in the world is not overseas where there are gold mines and everything like that. The wealthiest place in the world is not in the Arabian deserts and all that where there are oil in Iraq. Hey, Stephanie Wynn, the wealthiest place in the world is at the cemetery. Not just because everybody's dying, it's because there are dreams, goals, and aspirations. People died with them. They never manifested those things. Take a look at people who are good authors. Oh man, I can write. How many people that got a whole lot of poetry and ain't did nothing with it? There's a reason for that. It's not just laziness, folks. It's not laziness. Some of it is laziness, but all of it is not laziness. Let me give you an example, and I'm going to tell you why many entrepreneurs never make it. How many of you have seen this movie called Coach Carter? Coach Carter, played by Samuel L. Jackson. He became a basketball college coach at Richmond High High School. I think it was Richmond High. Yeah, Richmond High down over in Virginia somewhere. Coach Carter took over this basketball team. He did not start with their talents. He did not start with their skills. When he took over the team, he started with their condition. He made them run like hell. He said, I don't want you shooting. I don't want you doing anything but running. So what did he do? He conditioned these fellas to a point where they will be able to exceed in their talents on a higher level. See, he knew he had to get them in shape first. He watched the game before he became their coach. He watched them. He checked them out first. How many of you guys have seen Coach Carter? He went to the game and watched them. Okay, he can shoot. He can do this, but they're not in shape. How many entrepreneurs you know are very, very talented and you think, oh man, they should make it. Yeah, they're not making it. It's not because they lack of talent. They have all the talent in the world, but they're not in shape in the mind. Their mental is not in shape. So therefore, their talent gets hindered. Their skill set gets hindered. It does not get the opportunity to show the marketplace what it's all about. Yeah, your talent will show everybody in your neighborhood. But what about people over in Geneva? How about people over in Belize and Fiji? Brazil, the UK. The only order, your talent alone will not allow people in the marketplace around the world to see you. It's a mindset, folks. You got to shape yourself in the mind. It's called mindset. Those of you who are joining, who are in those multi-level marketing companies, I don't care what level marketing company it is. I guarantee you, before they start talking to you about promoting products and things like that, when you go to your Saturday meetings, because all of them have Saturday meetings, when you go to those Saturday meetings in that morning, every morning on Saturday, they start with mindset. They tell you what books you need to read. They tell you how you're supposed to approach people. They talk about the mindset first, because in order for you to become, you have to be. You hear that, folks? In order for you to become, you have to be. Mike Tyson said, in order for you to become the champ, you must already be the champ. You have to already be that, folks. You have to already be a millionaire before you get paid. You have to have the millionaire mindset. You have to have millionaire habits. It may take a while. It may take 5 years. It may take 10 years. But you have to have that mindset. See, there's a law called the law of gestation. It's one of the 7 natural laws of the universe. It states that everything will manifest when it's ready to be manifested. So in other words, what does that mean? What normally happens during gestation? What happens during pregnancy? A pregnancy has a gestation period of 9 months. What happens with that baby in the womb during a gestation of 9 months? Growth. You have to grow, folks. I don't care what type of talent you. How many of you have seen people get cut from a team, get fired from the job, and they're one of the most talented people there? It's not because people can deal without your talent. They can get 2 people with the right mindset to make up for your one talent. So it's not the talent. Don't get big-headed and think because you're the most talented person that you're irreplaceable. It's mindset, folks. I've seen guys say, Coach, I'm the best player on the team. Yeah, but the team is not best when you're on it. You understand the difference there, folks? It's a mindset. You have to develop the right mindset to showcase your talent. You have to develop the right mindset in order for you to showcase your talent. Otherwise, people don't care how well you do it. Zig Ziglar said something once. You know what he said? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Caring is a mindset. Everything begins in the mind. Dr. Dennis Kimbro said, Prosperity begins in the mind and ends in the purse. Also, think of this: your income will shrink to the level of your thinking. Let me repeat that. Your income will shrink to the level of your thinking. What does this mean, folks? Think about how you live every day. You just don't go out and just do stuff. It comes in your mind first before you thought it and you did it. You got talent, yeah. But do you have the mindset to develop those talents? I don't care how talented you are. You still need coaching. One of my influencers, Les Brown, he said, you need coaching. Why? Because it's hard to see the picture when you're in the frame. So you need coaching. Before you even get the coaching, you have to develop the right mindset of a coach don't want to mess with you. A coach ain't got time to debate with you. A coach ain't got time to arm wrestle with you. See, there's a thing that I've always said. I always put this quote out at least once a year or once every 2 years. And it goes like this: you cannot force success upon a loser. Stay out of the convincing business. This is why I ain't going back and forth with people. You don't have to believe in what I believe in. You don't have to believe in what I know. Because I don't speak this what I believe in. I speak what I know. And I ain't proving it to nobody. I don't have to prove it to anybody. My success record is my proof that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need to prove nothing. I'm going to put the information out there. You do what you want to do with it. Mindset. Mindset. When you have reached that mountaintop, folks, and get knocked back down, guess what happens? You know your route. You know how to get back up to the top of that mountainside. But if you've never been up there before, you got to coach. You got to get coached. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care if you can jump from one rock to the next rock. Pull yourself up. How you're strong, you're pulling yourself. I don't care about that. If you don't have the mindset, folks, there's a prerequisite to your success. And talented is not one. Mindset. I've seen a basketball team. I used to play at a gym called Run and Shoot out in PG County, out in Maryland. I think it's around Upper Marlboro. It had like 10 basketball courts in it. They had a weight room. Then they had like 10 basketball courts in there. Big old place. 10 full court basketball court, about 10 of them. And I used to go out there every day. I used to get off from work when I was working at the Homeland Security, doing IT and stuff. Come out my suit, get my gym clothes, head on out to Run and Shoot. I would shoot basketball for a few hours, and then from there, I would go in and work out on the weights. Let me tell you something. There were a lot of guys out there who had NBA talent at Run and Shoot. A lot of guys. But I beat them all. When I say I beat them all, I'm not talking about in a one-on-one game. I wouldn't stand a chance. I'm not much of a basketball player. I can play, but I'm more of a football guy. But these guys were NBA talent, and I would beat them all. When we played full court games, I would beat them all. You know why? Because I didn't want to be on the team with all the tricksters, the Magic Johnsons, the Kobe's, the Jordan. I didn't want to be on them guys' team. I wanted to be on the guys' team who had fundamentals and will beat you on fundamentals. I remember a coach used to say, technique can't be beat. And these guys were wondering how I, myself, will play with these 4 other white guys. They weren't fancy, couldn't jump, they couldn't dunk. Maybe one of them, I think one of them was able to dunk. And we was playing on the court all. It got to a point where I had to give somebody else my game so I could go into the weight room and start working out. We just kept beating everybody. Why? It's not because of the talent of the white guys, because of the mindset. They had they had this belief that five of us could together can't be beat. Now, one guy on that other team can beat us because it's always going to be 5 against 1. Why? Because every guy who took the ball on the other team wanted to showcase how well he can dunk or how he can shoot a three. And as soon as he missed it, guess what happened? Our guys got the rebound because they knew they had technique. They knew how to block out other guys. They blocked them out from getting the rebound. They brought the ball down court. These guys will pass the ball 5 or 6 times before one shot the shot. And whoever knew how to shoot the three, that's the one that kept shooting the ball. I was a 3-pointer, and another guy was one other guy was a 3-pointer. Then there was one guy on the inside. As soon as this guy stopped, don't let him shoot the three. As soon as they did that, guess what happened? We would pass the ball down in the inside, and the guy would get easy layup. It was techniques, mindset. All the talented guys in the gym kept losing. And then they got so mad, they started cussing each other out. Man, Dad, you supposed to pick him up, man. Blah, 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 blah. All we did was just utilize the fundamentals. We wasn't a fancy team when we played up and run and shoot. Just simple, basic stuff, mindset. How many of you have seen the movie Gladiator? You remember the movie Gladiator? The first time the guy Maximus became a slave after he was betrayed by the emperor, they made him a slave and they took him into a dungeon where he was getting ready to fight, and he was chained up with other warriors, other gladiators. And when they put him in the middle of the Colosseum, get ready to fight, you know what he said to them? He said, "I don't know what's getting ready to come out those gates, but in order for us to survive, we must stick together." He didn't know these guys. He had the right mindset. He knew that in order for them to stick together, because all of them together would not be beat if they worked together and stuck together. Watch each other's back. This is why most entrepreneurs don't make it, because they don't develop the right mindset to do what they want to do. I don't care how talented you are. How many of you have seen people become successful in their talents or sports or whatever? And next thing you know, they broke, busted, and disgusted. How many people have seen that? You know why? Their talent had nothing to do with it. It's mindset. Because if they had the right mindset before they earned the money, they would have been able to make more money after retirement. Michael Jordan made more money than he did when he was playing. He became a multi-billionaire. He went to the Washington Wizards for part ownership. That didn't work out. He kept up. He stayed true to his dreams, his goals. Ended up with Bob Johnson, who formerly owned BET. He was owning the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Jordan got in with him. And then he got to a point where he was able to buy out Bob Johnson. And Bob Johnson went on to do something else. Now Michael Jordan he's the owner of the Charlotte Hornets. Look at Jay-Z. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time. He didn't make all his money off just rapping. You know what he did? He took the mindset that he needed in order for him to grow his money. And he sat down with people like Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is like the 3rd or 4th wealthiest man in the world. He sat down with Warren Buffett about 5 years ago. I remember that. He sat with Warren Buffett. 5 years later, Jay-Z become a black billionaire. Why? He had the mindset to be coached. Warren Buffett don't know about no hip hop. Jay-Z made his money in hip hop. Now Jay-Z got a partnership with the National Football League. Mindset. You think the NFL came to him because he's a great rapper? They came to him because he had the mindset. He has a business acumen. Look that up. Acumen. Jay-Z has a business acumen. They made a partnership with Jay-Z. Whether you like how he handled things or whatever, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I can tell you is the dude has the mindset to get coached by Warren Buffett, the third or fourth wealthiest man in the world. Then he became a billionaire before he got a partnership with the NFL. Mindset. I start school Monday. And guess what I'm doing? Guess what I'm doing? I start school Monday. Why? Champions find great coaches. Sherman Rivers, you are 100% on point, brother. Before you find a coach, you got to have the mindset to find a coach, because the coach that you're going to find, that coach is also seeking you as well. That's universal law. What we seek in life is also seeking us. Eventually, we will meet. Same as Les Brown. I was told that I should be a motivational speaker. And when I finally took that challenge, I studied, I read, studied and read. Then I started coming up with my own quotes. You guys see me post quotes every morning. I've been doing that for close to 20 years, folks. Posting quotes every morning, Monday through Friday. One of those quotes got out to Les Brown. He called my phone, looked me up, called my phone, and told me he was in town in D.C., up in Maryland. When I lived in D.C., met him out in Maryland. We got closer. We talked. I trained with him and everything. So whatever you seek in life is seeking you. But you got to develop the mindset to do it. You got to develop the spiritual footprint. The spiritual footprint. And by law, the universe will give you what you want. You guys got to understand that, man. Got to understand that. And let me say something. Let me tell you this. As I'm going to school next Monday, I'm not going to school so I can get a skill set to go work for somebody else. Nobody deserves the skill set that I'm going to develop but me. This is for me to develop my own company. My cybersecurity company is going to be hiring other coders and developers to help defend the United States or any private company or hospitals. I'm going to get massive contracts, but I want to get the knowledge. I already have the connections to bid for contracts. I got that. I already have the connections to do that, but I'm not comfortable doing it until I finish my education. I have cybersecurity experience. I've done it with the VA, but I'm taking it a little further in coding, writing programs, learning Splunk and Python, things like that. Stuff that's deep stuff that's almost to the level of blockchain. So there it is. You got to, if you want to earn more, you have to learn more. This is what a capitalist society is about. You got people who hate capitalism. Why? Because they don't want to get off their ass and provide for themselves and for their family. They want you to get rich so that they can eat. That ain't how the universe operates, folks. I don't care. Do the study of metaphysics or spirituality. Do the study of metaphysics, and you will find that is not the way the universe operates. But you have the liberals and stuff, they're trying to force that upon us. How would you feel if you go out there and earn all what you can earn, and you got somebody just sitting around waiting for you to bring them food? And then the Bible even said this, folks. The Bible said the man who don't work not supposed to eat. You got people violating all kind of universal laws. And come on, one person said, fuck capitalism. No, capitalism is saying, fuck you. And you ain't going to get a damn thing until you get off your ass and go and get it. That's the bottom line. Because if that's the mindset that you have about what you need to do for yourself and for your family, I can guarantee you something. I can guarantee you this. The only thing you will leave behind for your family is poverty. The government got programs to keep you in poverty. You think you're getting free cheese. No, you're getting free poverty. Designed this way. This is how they control you. They put you in the bag and give you crumbs to eat off of. And you down there fighting over the damn crumbs. And now one of you is saying, you know what? It got to be more to life than being in this sack of shit. Mindset. They feed you BT. They pushing all kind of crazy ass agendas on you now, and you just taking it like a champ. Sports Illustrated had a transgender man posing on Beauty of the Week in Sports Illustrated. That's a man's magazine. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Man, I swear to goodness, y'all done lost your goddamn minds. Mindset, man. Mindset. Because what I know, that I'm not willing to share on social media because they're gonna want to censor me for it. I got shitloads of shit that I can tell you, man, that I know will change your mind about how you living and how you going about it and how you feeding into the bullshit the media is telling you. A shitload of information, and I got receipts. But you know what? I'm not sharing that. I'll put myself in danger. But I can tell you this. If you don't get your shit right, if you don't get your mind right, you ain't gonna be here much longer. I can tell you that. Why? You have to define that on your own. I'm not giving you that information. Because all you sheep type of people want to debate it. I'm not debating y'all. And don't ask me how I get to where I'm getting. Don't ask me that. Because I'm going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you now. Mindset. Mindset. This whole thing reminds me of when I saw one of the Batman with Val Kilmer. Remember Val Kilmer's Batman, where Jim Carrey was the Riddler? Jim Carrey wanted to manipulate people's brain waves. You guys remember that movie? That's what Jay doing to you right now. Mind manipulation. Only they're not using some tube to stick on your head. They just literally just put it out on social media. The mainstream media. Lying like hell to you. Lying like hell to you. And you got some of y'all tomorrow, man, I just don't know who to believe. Believe God. God wants you to do your own diligence. God wants you to block these people from injecting you with some damn poison, some depopulation fucking vaccines. God wants you to act upright. God wants you to be a stand-up. God wants you to be an alpha male. God wants you to turn the damn TVs off. Read something. Do much more research. When I say research, I'm not talking about Google. Google part of the problem. Google isn't the problem. Research. Look for some scientists. Go to the library. Do some hard research. Not Google. Anybody can put something on Google. All you Google researchers and take the The first thing you see and try to debate me with it, that's why I clean your fucking clock every time with information that you didn't even know exists in the planet. Because I study what I need to know. I also study the bullshit that you're going to come to me with. So I already know what the shit you're getting it from. Because I know you don't have the mindset to overcome the adversity. I know you don't have the mindset. Why do I know that? Because I can see it. It's plain as day. Plain as day. This is why many entrepreneurs, they never make it. They don't develop the mindset to showcase their talent. I don't care how much knowledge you have. This is one thing I found for sure, folks. I don't care about your PhDs. Because I have some people tell me, oh man, PhD. Yeah, you can have all the PhDs in the world, but you don't have no world knowledge. You have no world knowledge. I was just listening to a pastor say the same thing. And black folks, I'm talking to my people right now, right here. We don't own a damn thing. We don't own nothing. We haven't made nothing. We haven't bought nothing. Only thing we own is a big screen fucking TV. A pastor said, go on back to Africa. We ain't own nothing there either. China is taking over Africa. China is buying up all kinds of land. They started to put their military in Africa. Those of you up in DC, Ward 8, Ward 7, Southeast, you're losing Southeast. You can't even keep Southeast. Chicago, you can't keep Cook County. You can't even keep some side of Chicago. Black folk, we don't own nothing. Nothing. This pastor said, go back to Africa. They never built a boat that was seaworthy. Nothing. We fall for black folk. We fall for the bullshit that other races don't fall for. We got our women making insulting memes about black men. I don't see Asian women posting insulting memes about Asian men. I don't see white women posting insulting memes about white men. I don't see Arabian women posting insulting memes about Arabian men. I don't see Fiji women posting insulting memes about Fiji men. I don't see Ethiopian women posting insulting memes about Ethiopian men. But as black folks, we are ripping each other to shreds. And we complain about every goddamn thing. Every goddamn thing. We don't own nothing. What the hell are we going to complain for something when we don't own nothing? If this man builds his village, you ain't build yours, but you have to go live in his village, why the fuck you complaining about how he built his village? If you don't like how he built your village, go out there and build your own damn village. Black folks, we do that same thing when we go live with somebody. How are you going to cop an attitude when you live in somebody else's shit? Especially you black men, because we're in trouble. Masculinity is in grave danger. We don't have the mindset to be alpha males today. We don't have the mindset to be alpha males today. I see more men riding in the passenger seat of their women cars today. And I'm not talking about your circumstances like your car broke down, your woman, you got to ride in your woman car, she take you to where you need to go. I am not talking about that. I'm talking about lifestyle. Too many men today living with women. But She would call, say, oh, this is my king. That ain't no king. A king has his own castle. A king, you show me anywhere around the world where somebody's labeled king it don't have their castle. I'll wait. Take as much time as you need. That's a problem, folks. That's a problem. And ladies who like to follow, the black women who like to follow these feminist groups but don't really know what those feminist groups are really about, let me say something to you right now. And matter of fact, I've heard a black woman say the same thing I'm about to say to you. Only people that can save the white race is the black man. The only people that can save the black race is the black man. If the black man wakes the fuck up, the whole world panics. And to my Caucasian, non-white friends, this is no insult to you at all. You know, we all love. I'm just speaking facts here. When I say the whole world panic, not that we would do anything to other races. No. We'll just be able to be at a point where we have the mindset to rise ourselves up. That's what I mean. If the black man wakes the fuck up, the world panics. That's why they keep giving you BET and all these little liberal agendas and shit to keep the black man feminine. Have you guys seen the difference? Have you guys started to see the turn where the woman is starting to take the place of the man in the black community and the man starting to take the place of the woman in the black community? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? A gentleman by the name of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the founder of the Nation of Islam, he called it radio in the head. They programmed you through entertainment. As soon as, and I can tell when the BET Awards and all that shit come on, because I start seeing it all of y'all posting all up and down. I see it all up and down my timeline. I'm like, look at this shit, man. This just don't make no damn sense. No damn sense. This planet is doomed. And you don't see it. You're not asleep, you're snoring. Jeff Bezos just went up out of space. Richard Branson went up out of space. Elon Musk is launching shit out of space. Why are these multi-billionaires launching themselves out of space? Why are they testing this? Why? They get ready to get the fuck away from y'all because something's going down. They practicing. They testing. You need to be waking up. You need to fix your mind, fix your income, and fix your zip code. Those three things in that order. Fix your mind, fix your income, and then fix your zip code. That's the three orders right there. That's the order of success operation. Fix your mind, fix your income, fix your zip code. For those of you who all want to watch TV all the time, just want to watch what's popular, what celebrities dating who, and all this. If that's all you want to do, stay the fuck away from me. Get out. As a matter of fact, get out the way. Because there's a place for all of y'all back there. We want people who are ready to make a difference. Make a difference. Because this is what I know for sure. Rich people educate themselves. Poor people entertain themselves. See, that's the difference, folks. Rich folks educate themselves so that they can afford to be entertained. Poor people, they entertain themselves first, and then they can't afford to be educated. People say, they complain and say the rich get richer, the poor get poor. No. It's a mindset thing, folks. Don't blame it on the rich. The reason why you're poor. Oh, the rich get richer, the poor get poor. Okay, what's the opposite of rich? Poor. What's the opposite of poor? Rich. Now, determine why they're opposite. They think differently. They think in separate directions. That's why the rich get richer, the poor get poor. They think in totally different directions. Totally different directions. I've had success. I failed. I didn't complain about it. I got back up and said, okay, I'm going to do it this way this time. Dr. Seuss was turned down 26 times before his book was published. Dr. Seuss, 26 times. So it's not the talent. It's not the talent that got his books out there. It was mindset, folks. Because if it wasn't for the mindset, we wouldn't know how talented he was in writing his books. You guys see, you gotta hear what I'm saying? He was turned down by 26 publishers before his books got along, before his first book was launched. So he had the talent all along, but he was turned down. But it's his mindset. It's not his talent, his mindset that took him there. Mindset, folks. Michael Jordan had talent. It was his mindset that made him the GOAT. Kobe, mindset. LeBron, mindset. It ain't just the talent. Talent alone ain't gonna get it, because the talent will keep you from being coached, because coaches ain't gonna want to deal with you. How many people have seen so many talented people that don't get messed with? They don't get touched. Oh man, don't mess with this guy. Ladies, I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how fine you are. You don't have the mindset or the attitude, you ain't gonna get your man. And people are like, well, why is it always the women got it? Well, because there's more of y'all than there is us. You would die without a man. Your whole women species would die without a man, without men. Y'all need to start listening. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Black folks, get your mind right. You don't see Asian women trying to get their Asian men arrested. They need the Asian men. Because they know the protector of them is the Asian man. They know that. Get your mind right, women. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Stop money shaming men because they're not making a certain amount of money. They're making that certain amount of money because of so many other different reasons. So many other different reasons. See, you want to have these standards of how much a man should make before you spend time with him or you date him. But you could be dating a rich ass serial killer. You could be dating a rich ass asshole. Wake the fuck up. Well, a lot of men, yeah, I know a lot of brothers out here screwing up. I know a lot of brothers out here ain't doing what they supposed to do. The words of Goethe said, look at a man for what he is, he'll only become worse. But if you look at him for what he could be, he'll become what he should be. Where's the encouragement? Black man, you can rise up. Or the man in your home, if he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, encourage him. If you love him, encourage him. Sweetheart, I think you have the potential to do this. Or if you willing to do this, if I'm willing to help you, are you willing to do it? Encourage him. Don't make memes about the man. To my how sorry he is and all this. You're tearing us a fucking apart. You're siding with the enemy who don't want us to succeed. And you're shaming us because you're getting this bullshit from these little fucking feminist groups. Come on, folks. Wake the fuck up, man. I went a little bit off course a little bit because it all does tie into mindset. Ladies, you ain't gonna find the man you want if your mindset is not right. Stop listening to your lonely ass girlfriends about your relationships. Stop listening to these lonely ass women about your relationships. I dealt with somebody in the past who did that. And I walked away. Stop dealing with lonely ass women. Stop taking advice from lonely ass women about relationships. That's the same as stop going to an employee, asking an employee's opinion about a business opportunity. Go to a business person about a business opportunity and get their advice, not from a damn employee. Stop going to a doctor, a back doctor, about a foot problem. Stop going to an eye doctor for a toothache. That's what we do in the black community. We go LB all over the place. And then we're turning on each other. I know y'all mad at me. Somebody gonna delete me. I'm gonna have like 4,998 friends now. Somebody's gonna get mad because I just put my foot up their damn narrative. Mindset, folks. I don't care about your talent. The world doesn't care about your talent until you have the right mindset to showcase it. Because black folks, we don't own nothing but a big screen TV. I ain't talking about, oh, my cousin just bought a house. I ain't talking about no damn house. I'm talking about empires. I'm talking about acres and acres of land. See, we still sitting back 400 years thinking somebody gonna give us reparations or give us 40 acres in the mule. If that's what you're sitting back waiting for, you need to be buried right back there when they first promised it to you. You got to get it yourself. Have you ever heard the saying, I don't want nobody to give me nothing, just open up the door and I'll get it myself? Stand up, wake up, get your mind right. I'm gonna go through those 3 operations again. Get your mind right, get your income right, get your zip code. But I used it a different term. I said, fix your mind, fix your income, fix your zip code. James Brown. James Brown. That's right. James Brown said that. I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Just open up the door and I'll get it myself. That's going to go on one of my memes this week, Stephanie Wynn. So that's what I'm saying, folks. That's the 3 operations right there. Get your mind right, get your income right, and then fix your zip code. Fix your mind, fix your income, fix your zip code. That's all I got to tell you guys today. Hope this has been helpful to you guys. Please put it in the comments that this has been helpful. I appreciate it. Those of you who are watching, let me put up some information. I should have had this up already, but let me put this information up there because I didn't think to put it up there. You see this on the bottom of the screen here. That's my Cash App, folks. If you supporting what I'm giving you, if you support the show, I gotta still pay for my equipment here. So go ahead and drop me a few dollars in my Cash App. That goes towards my equipment, goes towards keeping this information going with you guys. That's my Cash App, $J Hunter Lee. I don't care. It can be $1. It don't matter. I'm not, I'm not hungry for money. I'm just, just letting you guys know, if you support me, support the cause, support the message. And this is what I'm doing. So those of you on Facebook, share, like and share, like and share. Thank you very much, brother Sherman. Appreciate you. And I want you guys to do me a favor. If it doesn't help, if this didn't help you, you know somebody this way help. So share this information with them anyway. Share the video. Let them know that some good information was shared with you guys today. Those of you on YouTube, get those likes up. Thank you for coming in. For those folks on YouTube, get them likes up. Share the video on YouTube as well. And I see that some people on Twitch watching. Twitch folks, thank you for joining in. Share it. Share this video as well. So those of you who want to watch me on other platforms other than Facebook, I'm also on YouTube and I'm on Twitch. I'm also on Rumble. You just search for J Hunter Lee on all platforms. Instagram, J Hunter Lee. Snapchat, J Hunter Lee. I'm not a TikTok guy. I think that's like too feminine for me. That's for women and stuff, or kids. I don't do TikTok. But all the other stuff, Getter, GETTR. I'm on there as well, J Hunter Lee. I'm on Parler, Parler, Parler.com. I'm on Parler, J Hunter Lee. So all these platforms, just search J Hunter Lee. I'm there, folks. So do me one bigger favor, and that is to sing like no one can hear you, dance like no one can see you, love like you've never been hurt, and live like it's heaven on earth. I'm J Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings, folks. Have a great day.